Hello, welcome to Big Fish English. Let's continue our English conversation practice by describing this new picture. Take a moment to look at it and describe what you see.
Hello, Big Fish. In this picture, I see a family at a swimming pool. The parents are teaching their kids how to swim. Everyone looks really happy and engaged.
That's a great observation. Why do you think the parents are teaching their children to swim?
I think they want their kids to learn how to be safe in the water and also to have fun.
Very insightful. Now, imagine one of the children is a little nervous about getting into the water. How might the parents help the child feel more comfortable?
The parents might reassure the child and encourage them to take small steps, like first dipping their feet in the water.
Excellent! Reassure and encourage are good words here. What might the parents say to reassure their child?
They might say, "It's okay, we're right here with you. You're safe."
That's a great example. Now, let's introduce a phrasal verb. If the child starts to panic, what might the parents ask them to do?
They might ask the child to calm down.
Exactly. Calm down means to become less excited or anxious. What's another situation where someone might need to calm down?
Maybe during a test at school if they start to feel nervous.
Very true. Now, imagine that the family has been swimming for a while. What might they do if they get tired?
They might decide to climb out of the pool and rest.
Perfect. Climb out is a phrasal verb meaning to leave or exit a place, especially with some effort. What could they do after climbing out of the pool?
They might sit by the pool and have some snacks or just relax.
Sounds like a nice plan. But before they settle down, what might they do to ensure the area is clean?
They could tidy up the pool area, making sure all the toys and towels are put away.
Exactly. Tidy up means to make a place neat by organizing and putting things in their proper place. Why is it important to tidy up?
It helps keep the area safe and pleasant for everyone to use.
That's right. Now, imagine the family finds something floating in the pool that doesn't belong there. How might they react?
They might come across a piece of trash or an item left by someone else.
Good use of the phrasal verb come across. What does it mean?
It means to find something unexpectedly.
Correct. If they come across something, what do you think they should do next?
They should probably fish it out of the pool and throw it away.
Yes, that's a responsible action. Now, let's imagine they've finished swimming and are getting ready to leave. What might they need to check before they go?
They might check to make sure they have all their belongings with them.
Right. Check over can be used here to mean inspect or examine carefully. Why is it important to check over before leaving?
To avoid forgetting anything and to make sure the area is as they found it.
Exactly. Now, let's think about the parents' role during this activity. How might they be supporting their children?
The parents are likely being very supportive and patient, helping their kids learn without feeling pressured.
That's a great observation. What phrasal verb could describe the process of helping someone overcome a challenge?
They might work through any fears or difficulties the kids have with swimming.
Good choice. What does work through mean?
It means to deal with and overcome a problem or challenge.
Excellent! What could the family do to reward the kids after a successful swimming lesson?
They might decide to pick up some ice cream on the way home.
Great idea! Pick up is a phrasal verb meaning to obtain or collect something, often casually. Can you explain what it means?
It means to get or collect something, usually quickly or casually.
Exactly. Now, think about the atmosphere in the picture. How do you think the children feel during this experience?
I think they feel excited and maybe a little bit proud as they learn new skills.
That's a wonderful interpretation. How do you think the parents feel?
They probably feel happy and proud of their children's progress.
I agree. Now, imagine one of the children tries to dive into the pool but loses their balance. What could happen?
The child might slip, but the parents would probably rush over to help.
Rush over is a good phrasal verb here, meaning to move quickly to a place. Why is it important for the parents to rush over?
It's important so they can prevent any potential accidents and make sure the child is safe.
Exactly. Imagine the child is upset after slipping. How might the parents help them feel better?
The parents might cheer up the child by telling them it's okay and encouraging them to try again.
Good use of cheer up. What does it mean?
It means to make someone feel happier, especially after they've been upset.
Very true. Now, what if the family is getting ready to leave the pool, but one of the children is still in the water? What might the parents say?
They might tell the child to get out of the pool so they can all leave together.
Perfect. Get out is a phrasal verb meaning to leave a place or situation. What's another scenario where someone might say, get out?
Someone might say, get out if there's an emergency and they need to leave quickly.
That's a great example. Now, let's think about what the family might do once they've tidied up and are ready to go.
They might pack up their things and head home, talking about the fun they had.
Excellent! You have used all the phrasal verbs correctly. Keep practicing these words and phrases in different contexts to strengthen your English skills. Great job today! Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.